is an amazing night. It is our 5th annual TRF BBQ at the barn, and we definitely have our biggest and best ever, our biggest crowd, over 500 guests attending tonight. The mission of the TRF is what we do want folks to remember as they enjoy the evening. And our mission is to take care of thoroughbred racehorses who are no longer able to compete on the racetrack from possible neglect, abuse, and slaughter, which is a very sobering mission. We are the last resort, we are the safety net to make sure that those that can no longer pursue an athletic career or who were never able to pursue an athletic career after their racing have a warm, safe, secure, happily ever after, and that's what we do. For 425 horses across the United States, we are taking care of these horses, but we are able to do it because of an event like tonight, and it is because we do not do this alone. We do this through the incredible generosity of our donors, of our volunteers, of our sponsors, of our partners, and the great thing about a night like tonight is that pretty much everyone who's ever participated in helping us in some form or fashion have come here to the Saratoga Winery on this beautiful night, and we're getting to celebrate that together at the same time that we raise money for the horses that we love.
But this barbecue, we have over 500 folks attending, and it is what TRF is all about. Truly amazing. You can tell if you look around how many people support TRF.
We began 20 years ago, and at that time there were very few retirement options for horses. That's why you ran them until they could almost fall down. Today, there's over 300 nonprofit retirement areas for thoroughbreds. And every time we buy a horse, we guarantee, and all our owners agree, that we will place the horse in a safe second home, whether they develop a career or they're just enjoying retirement. But that is a responsibility that as owners we owe to these athletes.
It was something that I was always passionate about from the word go. When I was old enough and big enough to ride a thoroughbred off the track, it was something I was passionate about. So the Thoroughbred Retirement Foundation, they provide that safe haven for the horses that can't go on to those second careers. And I think it's so invaluable because these horses still have a purpose. They still can have a job. And helping the incarcerated individuals as they navigate the world after prison life, they're helping them get that foundation, learn to be humans again, and also learn a trade in the same respect because of these horses. So I think it's just such a paramount foundation, a paramount issue that we as an industry can wholeheartedly support.
I have been with Walk Hill Correctional Facility for 5 years now, and I did 2.5 years volunteer work prior to working with the Department of Corrections. So the Department of Corrections and the Thoroughbred Retirement Foundation has had a connection for the last 40 years. In those 40 years, we have not only saved plenty of thoroughbred racehorses, but we've also saved incarcerated individuals over the last 40 years. Right now, I currently have 36 retired racehorses at Walk Hill Correctional Facility, along with 8 incarcerated individuals who work side by side with those Thoroughbred Retirement Foundation horses every single day. In and amongst that, we learn about the Groom Elite program, which we teach throughout all of our programs in the Thoroughbred Retirement Foundation. But we are also expanding our program with the Department of Corrections, where we have brought the program to Wyoming Correctional Facility at Attica, and we are also working to get it at Washington Correctional Facility right here in our backyard in Saratoga, about 40 minutes from here. So the Department of Corrections and the Thoroughbred Retirement Foundation are working together to not only save horses, but save lives as well.
Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm from today, never far away. I'll be loved, ever long I stay. I'll be loved, whatever word I say. I'll be loved, I will always love you.
It is great to understand that this organization has been active since 1983. So I have a proclamation tonight from the House of Representatives recognizing the 40 years of service that we have had for our great horses. And they are the oldest serving organization, probably the first such organization, and the oldest to care for our equine athletes who are the recipients of some great TLC. So this proclamation chronicles all of the growth of this program, the very beginning of it in 1983, the fact that they're working through the services of 15 different farms, ranging from sanctuary farms to second chance farms to foster farms, extending throughout 8 states, with the capital region priding itself on housing the headquarters of TRF in Saratoga Springs, New York. So this is a powerful moment of celebration. It's raising a lot of money and attention and awareness, but it's also a great way to recognize 40 years of legacy of caring for our great thoroughbred friends.
The TRF was the original retirement program here in New York and across the country, and they've done such a fantastic job to be able to transition these horses from the racetrack to purposeful second careers, especially with their second chances program at all the prisons and the incarcerated people that are trying to transition themselves back into the general population. And we've done several seminars with some of the incarcerated people up at Wallkill. And the love and passion that they have for these horses is just incredible. Just to see that they have that spark in their eye, and that they know that then once they get released back into the general population, they have a new skill and a new love and a new feeling for kind of transitioning themselves, just like we're transitioning these horses off the racetrack. It's really a fantastic program.
One of our founding sponsors at the In the Money Media Network is the Thoroughbred Retirement Foundation, and I love working with them. I really believe in the mission, helping horses, helping humans through the Second Chances program, and they're responsible for one of the events of the season, the TRF BBQ at the Barn.